Welcome to the Awakening to Abundance podcast. I'm your host, Athena. This podcast is more than a podcast, it's a transformative journey designed to help you awaken to your abundance. For you to discover what living the fullness of life means to you. As always, we're jumping right in with today's episode. Welcome to another episode of the Awakening to Abundance podcast. You're going to hear a voice note from the past, as per usual. But this one, I want you to almost use as a meditation because it feels so beautiful to just close your eyes, picture, and be in the moment. Because it essentially is describing the oneness that is all. The underlying life force energy that illuminates all of us. And it's done in the consciousness at that time. And so at the end, it talks a little bit about achievement and beingness. And there's a little duality, a hint of duality, as if like the beingness and the doingness and achieving cannot be together or combined. And I want to say that while going from doing all the time into being is absolutely flippin' beautiful, it is equally as beautiful moving from the beingness into having the beingness move the doing, having the beingness be the illuminating force of the action that you're taking. And when the two of them come together, and there is a state of awareness and presence because you've practiced it, because it is your natural state that you're just remembering, it is actually equally, if not more, beautiful than the being, because then you are not putting aside time to be or practicing being in meditation or in alignment practices. It is your natural state. And I also mentioned something about purpose and meaning being the reason why we are here living this life. And what I've come to understand and know for myself is that the meaning of life is whatever you say it is. And the more that you bring in your own beingness, your own presence, your own inner consciousness into the doingness of life, that answer for you becomes clearer and clearer. And it can be as simple as just enjoying the simple, beautiful pleasures of living. So as you listen to this, as you meditate on this, perhaps some of these things that I've just said bring up some questions for you. Just allow them all to be as you listen to this voice note. I hope that you enjoy this episode. I wanted to take a moment to just describe how I feel. Sitting in a park, looking at the lake, and I just came out of meditation in just how I feel. I feel so calm and so peaceful and rested and so slow in a great way. So part of it all, more able to see things, perceive things, to take an expanded viewpoint. Becoming the observer, slowing down enough. The stimuli that has been cut off because of the eyes being closed and the sounds still being there, but also just this concentration on something different. And that becoming part of what is, but it not being the focus. And a little bit of wanting to stay here, wanting to just keep going, being in this space, just letting the world be around me. The planes passing, the wind blowing, the sun shining, the cars whizzing by, the cars honking, the birds flying out of the trees, different birds perched different places, and some of them drying themselves in the sun, a fish jumping. And all of it is here, occurring in this moment right now. People running by, people walking by, driving by, all focused on what they're doing, focused on something particular, something specific. But I also can't help but feel that same way too, yeah? Wanting to get up and move and accomplish and work out, and in a few hours I've got this and I've got that. But also, it's these moments, and I almost didn't meditate today. Our lives are so dominated by the achieving and the doing. But really, like, what our soul is here for is watching these two adorable little birds dip half their little bodies in the water and trying to, like, find food. And just sitting in the fact that there are two adorable little birds like this who even exist, or the feeling of crunched leaves underneath your feet, or the joy of spending time with other people and their energy, or having your most favorite food and just enjoying it and just fully being with it. These are the things that we actually came for. But you're also not the little bird that you're witnessing. You are a human. And so, yes, in some ways, the bird has more given to it by nature and is being taken care of seemingly. But that's also not true. You are too. And you are also part of the oneness that is part of this bird. You are also human consciousness. I'm not suggesting that we don't live inside a society structure. I'm suggesting that we don't give it nearly as much power over our lives than the rest of it, than the rest of all of it, than the abundance that flows, the faith that we have, the surrendering into the unknown, the knowingness that we are safe and we are abundant, but how difficult that can be and how much of a overcoming of conditioning that you have to go through, and openness to something different, awakening from your conditioning, and you're realizing there's more. One who is spiritually awakened, aligned, can hear who they truly are inside and what they're being called by their inner being to do, and how to share their gifts and to live presently in the world. That is what this life is about. That's what we're here for. And to find that and be on the journey in our own way, and to see which pleasures every single day we're going to allow ourselves, and the quietness and the beingness of it all, and the flow. And I'm not saying you can't be productive and be in flow and be in being. I'm just saying there's more to life than just achieving. Thank you for listening to this podcast episode and being part of this community. I want to hear from you. Did something resonate with you in this episode? Are you experiencing awakenings, or synchronicities in your life. Email me at podcast@abundancewithathena.com or DM me on Instagram at abundancewithathena and share with me your stories. And until next time, keep awakening to the abundance that's always within you.